is the fourth tier of the internet iceberg. I hope you enjoy. Wanna be friends? In May of 2020, creators across the YouTube platform began to notice a comment that was frequently posted under their videos. It came from a YouTube channel called Logan, and the comment was simply, "Wanna be friends?" It seems like a fairly innocuous comment. However, if you take into effect the comment had been frequently posted all across different YouTube channels, people began to suspect there was something sinister going on. As it turns out, there was. It turned out to be one of the largest security breaches in YouTube history, with it being revealed that the person behind the comment was actually using it to hack other people's accounts, which thousands of people fell for. Although I'm sure you're probably wondering how this is possible. According to YouTube, Some Ordinary Gamers, they believed it was tied to the OAuth token system. It allows accounts from different sites to interact with one another. Sometimes these tokens will ask for the ability to be able to edit, see, delete YouTube comments, and alter captions in order to perform its duties. He believed that Logan likely found a way to exploit this token loophole, allowing Logan to gain access to all the people's accounts. Squeezie.
Humains. C'est soit des trucs qu'ils créent pour décorer leur appartement, soit des trucs qu'ils créent qui sont pratiques. On va regarder leur création puis on va juger parce qu'on est devenus des vétérans de l'activité manuelle. Alors, on peut se permettre. Le son, c'était pas assez.
Squeezie is a French YouTuber who makes vlogs, gaming, and music videos on his channel. As of me recording this video, he has about 17 million subscribers and is sometimes been dubbed the French PewDiePie. He began his first steps on YouTube in 2008. Prior to his YouTube career, he had 2 YouTube channels. The current iteration of his channel began in 2011. At this time, he had very little confidence in himself because he had a lot of acne. But over time, his subscribers gave him more confidence in himself.
His rise to popularity began in 2012, from his Let's Play of Max Payne 3, which he gained about 50,000 subscribers. Said Satan. Said Satan is a horror game allegedly created by someone known as ZK online. When you start playing the game, you first see the words game title. You begin the game by walking down a long hall, and you also hear footsteps and loud noises in the background. As you carry on, the lighting and audio changes and an image depicting various topics are also displayed. It started to gain notoriety when on the 25th of June 2015, the YouTube channel Obscure Horror Corner uploaded 5 Let's Play videos. It is speculated the person behind Obscure Horror Corner created the game. Someone claiming to be ZK posted on 4chan a version of the game that contained gore and certain inappropriate images, but people reported that it made their computers crash. In 2019, Mama Max published a video on Said Satan in which she claims that a man on YouTube known as Scare Bear, whose real name is Gary Greaves, was the one behind the game Said Satan. He had a Reddit account called Scare Bear ZK, which was created days before the graphic version was posted on 4chan. In 2017, they were arrested on charges of CP. In 2015, Kotaku published an article with Obscure Horror Corner. Obscure Horror Corner claimed that an anonymous user discovered the game on the deep web. One of the images in the game featured Jimmy Savile and Margaret Thatcher holding placards that says the NSPCC, which stands for National Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Children, is great. Of course, it is ironic because Jimmy Savile, shortly after his death, was revealed to not be a great person. The second photo is of Prince Franz Joseph of Thurn and Taxett, who is standing amidst a collection of 2,000 deer antlers and antelope horns. In the same year that Said Satan went viral, a subreddit called r/Said Satan, which was created for discussions on the game. Wizard of Oz Hanging Munchkin. The Wizard of Oz is regarded as one of the greatest films ever made. Countless stories have come out over the years detailing the off-screen troubles concerning the actors. However, one myth seems to stand above them all, that being the Wizard of Oz Hanging Munchkin myth. It stems from a scene 45 minutes into the movie, when Dorothy and co dance off into the background singing Off to See the Wizard. However, if you look closely near the tree, you can clearly it appears to be someone hanging from the tree. It's actually of a bird hanging in the tree. But this myth is completely untrue. The version that you see where it appears to be someone hanging from the tree is actually fake. The real version just has a bird. Blankroomsoup.avi. Blankroomsoup.avi is an infamous viral video of a man being forced eats something in a bowl, with two men in strange costume patting him as he's doing it. The costumes are created by Raymond S. Percy and Paul Pistol, which are from the Ray Ray Performance Art Group. Because of its eerie nature, some people have made up rumours and speculated about the origins of the video, including that the man in the video may be eating human remains. The earliest developer upload of the video was labelled Freaky Soup Guy and was uploaded on the 26th of November 2005 on YouTube. In 2015, YouTuber Rainbow did an interview with Raymond S. Percy, and he claimed that props and costumes had been stolen from when they did a performance at the Key Club on the Sunset Strip. He later received an email with the video attached to it. It's inspired numerous memes and redraws. People have also discovered potential sequels to the original video.
The useless web. The useless web is a web domain where on the front page of the website it gives you the option to go to a useless website. You press the please button and take you to a random selected website. Some of the ones it took me to was a pug website, a painting one, and a maze game. The most mysterious song on the internet. This is a song on the internet no one's been able to identify. This story began the 18th of March 2007 when spiritofradio.ca user Blue posted the song on the forum. They said they recorded the song in the 80s on a German radio station. However, search for the song began in 2019 and 2020 when YouTube user Gabriel Vera posted the song on his channel. He later created a subreddit dedicated to finding the song. On the subreddit, someone posted a comment saying that they should contact a man called Paul Baskerville. He ran the music station Music for Young People, which the song reportedly played on. Paul Baskerville played the song on his music station Nacht Club. Most notably, Justin Wang has done a series of videos on it which are quite popular. Several other people have been contacted but nothing has come of it. Eventually, the woman who made the post eventually re-emerged, said that her brother did a series of radio recordings in the 80s, which had the most mysterious song on it. She also posted a list of various songs that her brother had allegedly recorded. On it, every song had been identified with a band except one. Question mark next to it and the song's name, Blind the Wind, which could be the most mysterious song. As we're recording this, no one knows who the song or the band is. Polybius. Polybius is one of the most famous urban legends on the internet. According to the story, in 1981 in Portland, Oregon, it was part of a government-run psychology experiment. The gaming cabinets are said to produce intense psychoactive and addictive effects. Men in Black would visit these machines and collect data on them to analyse the effects. The exact origin of the legend is unclear. The earliest confirmed record for Polybius was on February 6 of 2000 on coinop.org. The game seems to share its name with the Greek historian Polybius, who was from Arcadia in Greece. One of his assertions was that historians should never report what they cannot verify through interviews and eyewitnesses. This game has been confirmed to not exist. A Freedom of Information Act request gave nothing. Author Brian Dunning said that two arcade players fell ill in Portland, Oregon in 1981. One had suffered a migraine, while the other collapsed of stomach pain after playing a game for 28 hours straight. 10 days before this, the FBI had done a raid on various arcade centres because the owners were suspected of gambling. He believes that these myths combined to create the Polybius legend. Internet writer Patrick Keller claims that people may be misremembering the game Cube Quest, which is a shoot-'em-up game. It had some very, very revolutionary visuals for the time, so it could be a case of the Mandela effect. Lamando.
What the fuck was that?
So to start off with, this is a fairly innocuous website. Has this anime pink-like appearance to it, kawaii and stuff. In the middle, you'll notice a girl with cat ears image in the middle. If you click on it, it will take you to the main menu. The same cat ears girl image will appear. If you click on it, it will take you to a black page with a set of black doors in it. If you click open the doors, it will take you to a very strange page. Now, I think for every day, it kind of varies what it gives you. Like, for me, example, on the day that I recorded this, it gave me 3 identical looking faces with, like, black eyes with blood dripping out them and mirrors beneath them. Or you could end up getting what Mudahar got.
Maybe they said cringy so that, like, it's probably, like, fucking PT scary. Let's click on it.
What the fuck was that?
After I clicked on the mirrors, it took me to a different page where it had these page openings and stuff with these weird creepy images and a brain in the background. Full stop punctuation. This entry is referring to a little quirk concerning YouTube's search engine. If you type a full stop mark into the search engine, it can bring you to a weird series of creepy and disturbing and possibly illegal videos, as well as having a really weird assortment of strange characters in their titles. On the 1st of March 2019, Redditor Revio Mega discovered the phenomena when they typed, the full stop punctuation into the search bar. The phenomena became increasingly well known throughout 2020 and 2021. Some ordinary gamers video posted a video on it which garnered over 1.2 million views. Another Redditor typed the full stop punctuation into the search bar as well, and came up with a series of videos with Arabic titles that translated to "Woman pretends to be Virgin Mary." Oh no, most of these videos are just basically just shit posted memes that just give it nonsensical titles and thumbnails and whatnot. 3 guys, 1 hammer. This is a viral shock video of 3 young men taking the life of an innocent middle-aged man in Ukraine. The people responsible were also part in 28 other murders in Ukraine in 2007. The victim was a 48-year-old man who'd be forced into retirement due to a cancerous tumour. It is the last video on the shock site Run the Gauntlet that gets progressively gorier as the user chooses. From 2009 to 2016, many reaction videos were posted to YouTube, one of which garnered less than 692 views in 1,000 views in less than 13 years. A Game On counterpart. This is a YouTube video in which a strange cartoon is in the video whilst there is screaming in the background. It was created by artists Michael Ronson and Jason Kovac for the Destination Imagination 2001, which was an art showcase competition. The video did not garner recognition until it was uploaded on the 30th of June 2006 to YouTube. The video begins with a low quality VHS warning screen, whilst the text appears saying, "In the year 2571, a video cassette was found in a pile of rubble on the ruins of a certain blue planet. What you are about to witness are not the contents of the cassette. This is an entirely different recording." 2 cartoon characters walk up to the screen with text saying, "Let's make a new friends." Then there is audio of screaming. The video finishes when the music begins to degrade. People have made up creepypastas and myths about the video. The creepypasta stated that it was a video cassette associated with a Japanese rape murder case and that the screams were actually from the victim. Normal porn for normal people. So this is a creepypasta story about a man who discovers an adult-themed website with people with some unusual sexual desires. The original creepypasta story was posted on the 7th of June 2011 by DeviantArt artist Cosby Daff. In this story, the protagonist watches several bizarre and disturbing videos, like footage of a chimpanzee mauling a woman to death. 11BX1371. This is a YouTube video of a man in black and white footage who was dressed as a plague doctor, also with the Christian cow and Venetian carnival masks. The video went viral due to its creepy nature. It was originally uploaded on the 9th of May 2015. It had binary code as the title. On the 15th of September 2015, there was a re-uploaded with the title 11BX1371. On the 13th of October 2015, a Reddit submitted Gadget ZZ's news article on the Art Creepy subreddit. In the article, Gadget ZZ said that they were sent a DVD package containing the video and that they received it from an anonymous sender in Poland. It ended up bringing massive exposure to the video. People started doing a steganographic analysis of it. Steganography is effectively like hiding information within something else. Concerning computers, it usually means hiding a file in another file. People were able to pinpoint the exact location where the video was filmed, the Zofia Alka Sanitarium in Poland. The creator came out and confirmed it was an art project. Messy Tales. Messy Tales is a Twitter story about someone who allegedly ate so much poop they died. Poop scissors. So, TLDR, the Redditor claims that they used to take really, really big deuces when they were a kid. So, in order to hide it from their parents, they decided to chop them in half with a pair of scissors. Derpazon. Derpazon is a creator on Newgrounds who makes a lot of not safe for work content. Tub Girl. So, Tub Girl is a picture of a woman with her legs behind her back with a fountain of orange liquid coming out of her anus and onto her face. It was originally posted on the 12th of December 2000 on Rotten.com. It was in a post titled, "Fecko Japanese, I Really Think So." A Amanda Todd. Amanda Todd was a 15-year-old Canadian student from British Columbia, Canada. In 2012, she posted a video of herself in which she used a series of flashcards to describe her experience of being bullied. Shortly after she posted the video, she took her own life. The video went viral after her death. There was an investigation mounted into why this happened. In 2014, Dutch authorities charged a man with indecent assault and child pornography. It took over a decade, but finally in 2022, he was sentenced to 13 years in prison. Shadman. Shadman is an online artist who basically does cartoon porn comics. Cat Bounce. This is another one of those meaningless websites. It's a website with a bunch of cat images bouncing around. And there's also a button there called Make It Rain, which will obviously make a bunch of cat images rain around. Imaginedom. Imaginedom was a very strange, creepy YouTube channel that utilized a lot of religious and satanic imagery, with many people having tried to decipher the meaning behind it. The channel went active in 2018 and has now since been deleted. Final Hours by 64Marge064. So this is a well-known YouTube poop video. It was originally posted by 64Marge064, and it features a bunch of characters from pop culture such as some South Park characters, Big Bird, Zelda, you name it. And they're all effectively at the end of the world. Barney errors. So it seems to me that some people on the internet made up this fake computer virus called Barney errors. So according to the story, it was created when some unknown developers were apparently hired by Cheryl Leach, who was the creator of Barney, and was designed for children as a parental control test. It's sent from email attachments, download links, or software installers. A bomb will appear on the person's screen with a certain amount of time until it explodes. Of course, it will explode when the time runs out. If the victim were to turn off their computer, it would either shorten or lengthen the time that it takes for the bomb to explode. NES Godzilla. This is a creepypasta posted on the Bogleach forum from the 23rd of April to the 4th of December 2011. This really super long creepypasta, it's about 8 chapters. And the story is about a possessed version of the Godzilla Monster of Monsters game that is played by a boy called Zachary. It features a vast array of new monsters that did not appear in the game. The story's antagonist Fritters were later revealed to have a deep personal connection with Zach. Logo community. Okay, so I have a rough idea of what this is referring to. And the logo community is on YouTube, I believe. They do edits of this certain Samsung Balls intro as well as the BP intro. Here are some examples. Goose Boost did a video on them speculating what they could possibly be, like a cult or some sort of educational thing, but it turned out that it was just a local editing community. That's what it was. Diodon at the door. On the 23rd of July 2020, Redditor Zelfa posted a video to the Australia subreddit that caught a large spider crawling all over his Ring doorbell camera. A few days later, people posted a still image, or should I say used a still image. However, the image now has a model of a diodon, an extinct mammal, photoshopped within the image. The actual model is located at the Carnegie Museum of Natural History's Big Bone Room, which is located in the building's basement. At Geeky Donut on Twitter posted the image saying, point of view, diodon rings your doorbell at 2 AM, with it quickly going viral. Instant no button. This is another one of those useless websites where it has a no button in it, and if you press it, it will give you the soundbite of Darth Vader's no scream in Revenge of the Sith. Dumb ways to die.
Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. By the psycho killer.
Dumb Ways to Die is a PSA campaign for Metro Trains Melbourne in 2012. It featured a list of various cartoon characters dying in very gruesome ways. The video has quickly went viral, with reaction videos going through to the 2020s. Watermelon, a cautionary tale.
Now remember, don't eat the...
This is a short film by Kay Fee Lee and Connie Chin. In the film, there is a little boy who eats a watermelon. He is told by his mother that if he swallows the seed, it will grow in his stomach. Of course, in the film, it does. Throughout the short, he eventually grows into a watermelon. At the end, he fully becomes a watermelon, and then as the watermelon explodes, and then he is eaten by the other children. Yelling creature.
No!
This is a video uploaded to YouTube on the 30th of October 2006 by Rob Herman. It depicts a creature yelling no twice in a strange room, and then the video ends. Boku no Pico. Boku no Pico is a shotacon hentai, shotacon meaning the sexualization or eroticization of young boys, and they were a series of shorts made by Natural High Studios. There were 3 episodes in total, released from 2006 to 2008. They are sometimes used as a troll suggestion to anime newcomers and sometimes used as a shock video. Lost Media Wiki. The Lost Media Wiki is a Wikipedia dedicated to lost media, obviously. It ranges from lost movies, lost episodes of TV shows, lost merchandise, or media that lacks information, like the mysterious song on the internet. The lost media community is a growing and thriving community on the internet. They are dedicated to finding lost episodes of TV shows, cartoons, even commercials, and bumpers. It's a whole rabbit hole in and of itself. 112 Dirtbag. 112 Dirtbag was the YouTube username of Jeffrey Olsen, a man suspected to be behind the 2004 disappearance of Maura Murray. On the 9th of February 2004, Maura Murray's last orb disappeared after a car crash near Woodsville, Pennsylvania. She was a 21-year-old nursing student at the University of Massachusetts. In 2011, he uploaded a video called Happy Anniversary, which consisted of him laughing and winking for pretty much the entirety of the video. The reason why people believed he was involved with Maura Murray's disappearance due to the fact that the video was uploaded a day before the 8th anniversary of her disappearance. On top of that, 112 was the number of the street she disappeared on, and in an interview her father mentioned she may have been taken by some dirtbags. The man was later investigated and found just to be an internet troll who craved attention. Paper Mario Comment War. This is a name attributed to one of the angriest comment threads in YouTube history, which was posted under the YouTube video Spectacular Finale Paper Mario Sticker Star Music Extended HD. YouTube user Luna1340 then posted the comment, "I don't care if I get hate because of this opinion, but this is my favourite Paper Mario Final Boss song." Aramaru 1837 replied to that post, "Yeah, because you're 9, they said. Haven't even played the other games, I guarantee you." This thread began on the 4th of August 2019 and lasted an entire year until it reached YouTube's 500 reply limit. Other people also chimed in on the thread as well. Pollution Entertainment. Pollution Entertainment has got to be one of the most horrifically disgusting YouTube channels to ever exist. It was owned and operated by a Chilean YouTuber in the Hispanic YouTube community. He displayed xenophobia towards other Hispanic nationalities like Colombian, Argentinian, Mexican, etc. Although most infamously he was also known for the animal abuse towards his pet cat. In 2020, he uploaded a video apologised for all of his actions. The YouTube channel was shut down on the 20th of September 2020. These days he uploads under his actual name Matthias, his new YouTube channel, where he primarily makes gaming content. SpongeBob in the Cave / Patrick Gets in Shape. SpongeBob in the Cave is a supposed lost SpongeBob short from 2002. The short, which is obviously fake, features a very distorted version of SpongeBob. It has SpongeBob entering a cave, then at the end getting eaten by a monster. It went viral a few years ago because allegedly the short was allegedly a lost short from 2002. It even had the Nick.TV watermark on it. And given the quality of and the type of animation that was used, it definitely would not have been suitable to air on Nickelodeon anyway. The other one is Patrick Gets in Shape. Most likely created by the same people, it features Patrick trying to get in shape by running around some sort of object. It does become more thinner over time, but eventually something happens to him at the end, we don't know what. 7 Awesome Kids. 7 Awesome Kids was just a part of a multi-channel network on YouTube, comprising of YouTube channels solely based around teenage girls. The main channel was 7 Super Girls. Some of the other channels were 7 Perfect Angels, 7 Fabulous Teens, 7 Cool Twins, 7 Fantastic Girls, and 7 Twinkling Teens, as well as 7 Gymnastics Girls and 7 Epic Dancers. One of the 7 Awesome Kids videos has a little girl who's about an orphan girl called Annie, which stars a young Jules LeBlanc. However, these channels no longer exist because the channel's founder and creator, as well as owner, Ian Rowlett, was arrested in 2018 for charges of sexual exploitation. He pleaded guilty to all of his charges and was sentenced to 3 months in prison and 5 years of probation, and was also barred from working for minors for the rest of his life. After this, all of the channels were deleted, as well as the channel's Instagram accounts. Unsearchable YouTube videos. Unsearchable YouTube videos are, unsearchable videos on YouTube. You can't really search for these videos, so you can only be found via links or the suggested column. The videos often contain very bizarre bits of footage. Another is just of a still footage of a cat. Most notably, some of the comments under these videos are also blank. What's weird is that you can't actually post a video without a title. In the YouTube search bar, you can post unsearchable videos into the search engine. Then you'll find playlists of unsearchable YouTube videos. Ben Wheel. Ben Wheel is a YouTuber who makes surreal horror animations. His first video, Valvava, is his most viewed video, which has about 1.8 million views. Although his most viewed video is actually Henriett's with 5.4 million views. He began his YouTube career in 2009. In 2022, he started a festival called Tour du Moon where he just talked about the moon. Although not much is known about Ben Wheel in his personal life. Lasagna Cat. Lasagna Cat is a YouTube channel that parodies and recreates Garfield comic strips in live action. The channel was launched in 2008 and they uploaded 26 videos throughout the year. They returned in 2017 though. One of the videos was sex survey results. Show the characters answering the door for mannequins who play audio from people who called in about the number of sexual partners they engaged in. Medieval found footage. Medieval found footage is a video posted by Basti666 on the 27th of August 2020. It supposedly features black and white footage of the medieval era, featuring castles and people walking. Though obviously this is fake because photography and videography weren't a thing back then. Daisy Brown. Daisy Brown is an inactive YouTube channel who produced vlog-style videos showcasing the fake greyish monster friend called Alan. In the video, she showcases her life with the monster. She feeds him, she even took him to the zoo on occasion. In the video, she also mentions her father, whom she doesn't like very much, or even says she would be better off without him. Later on, Daisy adopts a cat called Strawberry. At the end of the series, Daisy decides to leave with a new friend called Lithop, but Alan tries to prevent her from leaving. Daisy is forced to kill Alan. Felled Up. Felled Up is a French YouTube channel who makes content on horror and lost media, and I believe he also makes music as well. Because the channel's in French, it did make it more difficult to discern what sort of content they make. Shay St. John. Shay St. John is a character created by Eric Fournier. Her backstory says that she was a supermodel who was disfigured in a train accident and was forced to rebuild herself using mannequin parts. Her appearance is comprised of plastic masks, wigs, dresses, and wooden hands on sticks. On the 30th of August 2006, a YouTube channel was created called Elastic Spastic Plastic Fantastic. Uploaded all of Shay's videos from 2006 to 2007. The channel was terminated in 2017 for re-uploads of the videos. However, Shay's creator Eric Fournier died at age 42 on the 23rd of February 2010 from internal bleeding caused by alcohol consumption. Zamsire. Zamsire is a YouTuber who makes videos about a character called Eggdog and the shenanigans surrounding it. His latest video, Super Eggdog Bros, features the Eggdog character in Super Mario Bros. 64, with the video's description saying Mario movie leaked footage real. Turning the subtitles can actually describe what's going on. Another one of his videos is Eggdog in a boardroom meeting, where he observes a large strawberry. The plot of the video has them pitching various strawberry-related foods to high-end businessmen. Mariana Mordegard Glezgov. In April 2008, a 20-second YouTube video titled Mariana Mordegard Glezgov was uploaded to YouTube. The video features a picture of a man with the red background. A later uploaded version, which was extended out to 2 minutes, featured a story. In the story, it claims that YouTube removed the video after 153 people who watched the video gouged their eyes out and mailed them to YouTube. And some people also took their own life. The person who apparently uploaded the video was never found, and the person in the video was never identified. 2 days after the video was uploaded, it was completely debunked by another video on YouTube platform. They claimed it was made by an eBalms World user who used photos of a marketing coordinator at an advertising agency in Los Angeles. The man in the video was later identified as someone called Brian Cortez, who lives in the US Virgin Islands. The photo was used in a 2004 survey about marketing professional. 9/11 found footage. Shouldn't have to explain this one to you. I think everyone watching this video knows what 9/11 is. Well, there is a bunch of footage of 9/11. I think we probably know it's referring to the ones of the 9/11 jumpers. You know, the ones that jumped out of the fiery building because they didn't want to burn to death. Yumaniki. Yumaniki is an RPG that came from 2004 where you play a girl called Madatsuki and you explore her dreams. It is more of an exploration game rather than a battle game. It was highly influential in the development of other indie games, and it gained a cult following. In 2018, a 3D version of it called Yumaniki Dream Diary was released, although some said it didn't live up to the quality of the original game. Ben's Playhouse. Ben's Playhouse was a horror YouTube channel in 2015 that has now since been deleted. It's difficult to describe the content of Ben's Playhouse. It's pretty much very nonsensical. First video, bathtub.mov, appears to be a close-up of someone's eye. The second one, Best Friend, appears to be a man with glowing eyes standing in a doorway, which the footage has been saturated. The last video, however, Lady in Red, which appears to be following a lady in red sports clothes walking into a store. The original YouTube channel was deleted, but there is an archive of them called Ben's Playhouse Archive. lives. Wyoming Incident. Wyoming Incident is an ARG from 2007 that details a story about a hijacked television broadcast displaying a various array of disturbing imagery and text. The story claims that the hijacking happened in Niobrara County in Wyoming, Nebraska. On the 21st of February 2007, a video was uploaded to YouTube called Weird Video I Found. It showed black and white slides of text saying, "We present a special presentation," as well as Why do you hate, and at the end it shows the head of a man. Another video was uploaded later on, which appeared to show a presidential election speech, and displayed various different questions on black backgrounds, as well as using clips from the original video as well. Ben Bennett Sitting and Smiling. Benjamin Bennett is a performance artist on YouTube, the creator of the Sitting and Smiling series on his channel. He has live streamed the episodes since the 20th of July 2014. The episodes consist of him just sitting and smiling, staring into the camera for 4 hours on end. He does a reasonably good job of not breaking character for that amount of time. He is asked why he is doing this, but he says that question is not applicable to this activity, according to Vice Media. However, there have been some incidents during this series that have caused him to break character. On his 5th live stream of it, while he didn't break character, a burglar had actually broken into his house. The burglar actually spotted him doing what he was doing, the burglar saying hello. However, Ben remained motionless and did not respond to the question, so the burglar left the house and fled without stealing anything. On his 52nd live stream, he actually peed himself while he was sitting and smiling. In his 238th and 257th videos, he's been seen crying. On the 301st video, he actually sat for 8 hours, not 4 hours, which he usually does. In 2019, he began the Walking and Talking series, which consists of him walking and talking for 4 hours. Omega Mart. Omega Mart is an interactive art installation in Las Vegas, which opened in 2021. It's been described as a supermarket button LSD. There are various different contributions from over 300 artists. It is effectively designed as a regular supermarket. It also has a secret bar, which is hidden behind drink cabinets, or drink fridges probably, which serves 8 different cocktails. There is an overarching lore about it, but people are still trying to discern what that actually is. Max Headroom Incident. Max Headroom Incident refers to a series of 2 hijackings that occurred in the 1980s. These hijackings took place on 2 Chicago television stations on Sunday, the 22nd of November 1987. The first one took place during a sports segment of WGN TV's The 9 O'Clock News. Someone is wearing a Max Headroom mask. Max Headroom was a fictional TV character in the 80s. The person generally was rocking around in front of a metal panel, which lasted for about 20 seconds. The second one took place at the local PBS station WTTW when they were airing the Doctor Who episode Horror of Fang Rock, which was a rerun of an episode from the Tom Baker era. This time also dressed up as Max Headroom, notably had his bum smacked by a pair of fly swatters from someone else. This hacking went longer, which went for about 90 seconds. The FCC tried attempting to investigate who was behind the hijacking, but it's never been properly solved. But because statute of limitations was surpassed in 1992, the persons behind it would not be able to be prosecuted today. Which sighting in Saudi Arabia? This is a YouTube video of Saudi Arabian police supposedly encountering a witch in the desert. At some point during the night, the Saudi Arabian authorities enter the desert and discover a woman walking around in a white dress with long black hair. She appears to waddle very slowly towards the police. However, before she gets too close, the police proceed to back off a bit. Now, the video most certainly is not real. However, I do think the video is actually real, but the woman is certainly not a witch. Though the police's reactions are pretty genuine, they seem pretty scared. Also, that some people are just playing pranks on them. Deeper. Deeper is an online adult television series. To be honest, I wasn't so sure what this was at first, but then once you look it up on IMDb, you'll find out what it is fairly quickly. Lost in Paris Catacombs. This is referring to a well-known video recording of an unidentified man in the Paris Catacombs. In the footage, the unidentified man is walking around through the corridors of the Paris Catacombs. However, at some point, the man starts getting stressed out and eventually he drops the camera and runs. The footage was featured on a TV show on ABC Family in the early 2000s, but they were trying to discern what happened to the man. More logical explanations suggest he may have been stressed out by something that may have not have actually been there, or he felt that he wasn't alone. Or some have suggest question whether or not the man actually survived, as it is fairly easy to get lost in the Paris catacombs. Of course, others suggest he could have been fleeing from something supernatural. Russian sleep experiment. The Russian sleep experiment is a creepypasta story posted on the Creepypasta Wiki in 2010. It is one of the most well-known and notable creepypastas on the internet. The story posits that in 1947 in Soviet Russia, 5 people were deprived of sleep in an experiment to see what would happen. An experimental gas was used to keep them awake. But things started going airy after 9 days. One of the patients screamed so loudly that he had actually torn his vocal cords and was practically made mute. At some point, the researchers decided to reopen the chamber and found that the subjects had done all sorts of horrible mutilation to themselves, even disembowelment. Later discovered if the subjects had been put to sleep, they would die. At the end of the experiment, a researcher actually shot the last surviving patient, with them muttering the final words, "So nearly free." Regarded as one of the greatest creepypastas ever known. In fact, some people even believe the creepypasta story is actually real, but many articles have sought to debunk this. There is a photo most often attributed to this legend. It's actually a Halloween prop though.
Go for a Punch. Punch is a supposedly lost anime, probably fake, that details 2 naked girls stuck in a bathroom together. They eventually take their own lives after several days. A Fortune user first posted about this in 2015. Since then, there has been a constant search for this supposed lost anime. However, others believe this anime was completely made up by the 4chan user. The 4chan user claimed they saw it on the deep web. There was a supposed screenshot of the anime, but it turned out it came from another anime called Pokemon. In 2020, a Reddit user posted on Reddit claiming that they actually authored the original 4chan post as a joke. However, some people still believe that this anime is actually real and are still searching for it. Loshi. She is a YouTuber who creates animations based that replicate old and outdated forms of animation, or media such as CD-ROM, VHS and so forth. Her animations are quite surreal and bizarre, almost nightmare fuel inducing.